Hello and welcome to another one of our videos. This is our Hyundai i30 N Performance. This car's covered just 14,000 miles or just over. Has full Hyundai service history. You get a 5-year warranty from new on the Hyundai range, so unlimited miles I believe, so still under manufacturer's warranty. There's a huge amount of spec on these cars. They're very popular. I think they push out about 275 brake horsepower. They come originally with Pirelli tyres, but from the few that we've had, most of the owners have gone over to the Michelin Pilot 4S's, which is a much better tyre apparently. The Pirellis aren't so good in the wet, I believe. Really stylish looking car and fantastic value. I mean, the amount of options this car has, I'm going to try and remember most of them because it doesn't come up on the normal spec check that I can use. And like I say, I've had a few, but not that many. So the whole car's been detailed and machine polished, both with a rotary polisher and orbiting polisher, which sort of spins around as it's, or oscillates around as it's spinning. There are very, very few stone chips on this car. You're always going to get a few tiny little ones, you know, from stones kicked up from the cars in front. But as you can see, there is nothing nasty. Little LED lights down the front there. Really great looking grille there on the front, finished in black gloss. Some nice aggressive looking headlights. The red trim down at the bottom. Have adaptive cruise control on this car. You've got really nice 19-inch alloys finished in black gloss with, I'm not too sure what the brakes are. I think they might be Hyundai's own or they're Brembo, I'm not too sure. I'm sure you'll know if you research it. But the tyres haven't been on there too long. They've got plenty of tread on them. They are the Pilot 4S's. I think these little badges have been put on the bottom of the wing mirror covers, but we've left them because they look quite interesting. Got the black gloss mirrors, come up onto the roof. There's no scratches or bird dropping stains. Got this really nice gloss black spoiler at the back. Everything's been machine polished, so even the black gloss spoiler, all of that's been done. Little brake light on the top there, I think that is. LED lights at the back. Show you this rear wheel, all in nice condition. Just come down and we've got rear camera on this car as well. Really nice details on the rear of the car as well. Show you around. Take a look at this back wheel. The little N Performance sticker down at the bottom there. Got keyless entry as well. Comfort access, whatever you want to call it. Front wheel there. In the wing mirrors. Like I say, there's a huge amount of spec on these cars, and I don't have all of the spec at hand, so you might, sorry, I was just picking something up from behind me. Might be worth having a look online. Bring you around and show you from this side. There we go, so let's take a look inside. So we'll start off with the passenger front door card. Just having a good look over it. There's no damage on the door card. Come down low. All nice and clean under there. Got electric seats and electric lumbar. Half leather and Alcantara seats, sport seats. Centre armrest, cup holders. Heated seats, heated steering wheel. Take a look in the back. And the door card's all in good condition. If we take a look at the seal, the back of the seats, Isofix in the back as well. Centre armrest. The driver's seat is back a little bit further than it would usually be at the moment. It's just to make it easier for me to get into the car in a second. Try and get this in focus. There we go. All nice and clean around there. So let's have a look in the back of the car. Look along the top of the bumper, the rear bumper, and the plastic trims. Got the rear brace in the back there, which just gives the car a little more stiffness. If we have a look under here, we've got a space saver, etc. 12-volt socket up on the top there for any chiller boxes. Obviously the seats drop down as well. Trim at the top. Didn't really mean to focus on that then. There we go, that's all clean. So Peter's going to start the car for us. Really great sound coming from that engine. We've got it in what they call N performance mode at the moment. Let's just shut this. Just have a listen to that nice burble. Really sounds great. Rear door card on the rear driver's side. Again, the seals. That little indentation in the centre of the leather is where I was kneeling with my elbow earlier. Hasn't come back out yet, but it will do. Back of the seats all in nice condition. So like I say, we've got keyless entry on the doors. Driver door card, all in really nice condition, no damage on the edge either. Just take you around the driver door shut. And then we've got auto folding mirrors, electric windows, 2 memory settings for the driver door, I would imagine at night it's a bit like being at a rave. Not that I've been at a rave for some time. A lot of electric blue looking lights. Let's jump in and have a look. Let's see how much of this spec we can remember. Let's just shut that door properly. It's not a BMW after all. Needs a bit more slam. So we've got, I think that's lane assist. So let's just get this in focus and pop that button on. Yeah, that looks like lane assist just coming up in the bottom there of the window. 14,252 miles. Now check out the steering wheel. Cruise control. Like I say, I believe, let's try it actually. I don't think it's going to work with the car stationary. No. But I believe it's adaptive cruise control as well. Let me see if I can get a better focus on this. So we've got driver assist, lane safety, driver attention, forward collision warning, forward collision warning, what's that one? Oh, and forward collision avoidance assistant. So you get a butler with this one as well. Let's see it off for N mode. Not too sure what FCA is. I'm sure someone will. And then just down here on the steering wheel, we've also got, let me just try and get the brightness up on this. I don't know why it's gone so dark. Oh well, we'll have to just make do. Let's bring the camera over here a second. Okay, sorry about that. Right, I've got voice control. So you've got Android and Apple, essentially like CarPlay. It mirrors your phone onto the window on the center console there. Now we've got sound. I was just going to go down to what this sound. So sound for parking sensors, welcome sound. Okay, so there's quite a lot going on in here. Drive modes. So it's going to have the various different drive modes. In fact, we'll come over onto this main window. So you've got sport, eco, normal, back to sport. I believe there's a custom one in here as well. We've got N performance and custom. So okay, so settings. Let's try and get that back. Bear with me. Right. Let's go back. There we go. So I remember this powertrain. So you've got the engine, the rev matching for Sport Plus for gear changes, electronic limited slip diff, exhaust sound. And if you go into all of these, you can change them, as you can see. Back button, normal, sport, sport plus, direct rev per minute control for dynamic driving. So there's a huge amount on here. And if we go into chassis, suspension, normal, sport, sport plus, increased suspension stiffness for driving on sporty experience. This is probably more tracker. Stiffness for best, maximum stiffness, steering. You can adjust the balance of the steering as well. Various different settings for the traction control. Okay, let's go back to menu. Okay, home page. Got the map, N mode. It'll give you all your turbo torque if we rev the engine. See the figures come up. Trying to keep this still. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, there is lots on here. Too much for a video, really. Radio is going to have DAB mode, etc. Menu, media, list, all your DAB channels. I'm just trying to find. Okay, let's come back out of there. We haven't got the phone connected, so it's not going to link up to anything else. Got dual climate control, air conditioning, and then down here we've got, God, it's gone very dark. So we've got an auxiliary port, a USB, and I forget what that Q thing, I think that's something to do with the, that just down in here I think is the Bluetooth charger. I think it's got wireless Bluetooth charging. If we come up onto here, if we put it into reverse, we've got the reverse camera. We've also got, let's do this again, put it in reverse. It's not going to do it for me now, is it? But there's basically parking sensors display comes up in the center of the display there. Locking wheel nut down there, books. It's got full service history, by the way, and we've got the receipts and everything. Sorry about this going out of focus, we're struggling with the light outside today. We've got a cubby hole just in here, lots of room. Let's go and take a look under the bonnet. There's going to be quite a few things I'm sure I've missed on this car, but so there's the engine bay, all nice and clean. It's a bit brighter now, isn't it? Probably why it's so dark in the car. Hard for the camera to pick up more than one light source. So all nice and clean under there, all clean by hand. As I've said in all the videos, we use a lot of WD-40 to clean around the engine bays. Nice, safe product. Bear with me when I just put the bonnet stay down. Always a good thing to drop the bonnets. You don't want to put them down gently because then you end up pushing down on the bonnet. When you push down on the bonnet, there's a good chance you'll put a dent in the bonnet. So this has got, I believe, the only extra that this has got above the standard spec, because it comes with everything, is the winter pack. I think is the only additional option, or it became standard at a certain year. I can't remember which year it was. Just give it one more rev before we finish the video. I've obviously left it in Guy Fawkes mode. Well, there we have our Hyundai i30 N Performance. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. If you're interested in the car, please give us a call and we'll run through any details with you. Take care, thanks for watching, and enjoy the weather. Take care, bye.